Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Starting with the name of Allah, who is most beneficent and most merciful. Today, my lecture is for class second year. This is lecture number 5, unit 5, and the name of the unit is Arrays and Strings. Today, the topic we are going to discuss is traversing an array. Before that, before learning of this topic, we already learned about assessing and writing at an index in an array. We already learned about these two operations in an array, that how we can assess the elements of an array and how we can write in an array. Assess mean to get into an index in an array and take its value for some operation, while by writing at an index of an array is storing some values at a particular index of an array. So these two operations we already learned about an array, that we write some values in an array and then we access that values. These two operations have been learned by us, and for this purpose we already have some example of previous lecture. So today is also the continue part of the previous lecture, traversing an array. Traversing is also the same procedure as compared with assessing the elements of an array. We already seen that assessing the element of an array is called traversing of an array. In traversing operation of an array, each element of an array is accessed exactly for once for processing. This is also called visiting of an array. So, dear students, we already learned about traversing and assessing. Assessing of array is and traversing of array is both are the same procedure but having different titles. It's also the same procedure using assessing of an array. Consider the following program which shows the traversing of an array using for loop to show odd values among all data values of an array. First of all, we can see this program. Let me show you the program. Now, this is the program. This program is starting by preprocessor directives, which includes some header files in this program, and the another program is include another statement is using the include statement, which is preprocessor directive, which include con.io.h. We already discussed about these two things, that this header file deal with all the input output procedure, all the input output objects statements, and con.io.h using the all the console input output functions like get ch. Then we are using main function, starting off main function. Here integer a bracket is equal to 32758 and termination. In this statement, you can see that we already declare the array as well as define an array. Define an array. In this array, we declare the array as well as we define an array, but we declare the array without mentioning the size of the array. This is another procedure, dear students. You are going to learn that at the time of definition, if we didn't mention any size of the array, then all the elements shows the size of the array. Now you can see that we define this integer data type having name a and with brackets. But this blank brackets is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values. So these 5 values shows the size of this array. So now this arrays have the size 5. If I give another value, let's suppose I give some value here, this one. So now the size of the array is 6. Now I give the value this one. Now the size of the array will become the 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is another procedure, dear student. You already learned about it, that when we declare the array without mentioning the size of the array, but when we define it, the values, initialize the values, this is initialize the values, then the array after time of initialization, it shows the size of an array. So now for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than 1, I plus plus. Here we can see that initially we give the value I is equal to 0, and this loop runs up to I is equal to, first it's run for 0, then with addition of this one it runs for 0, and then goes for 1, then goes for 2, then goes for 3, goes for 5, or sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All these values brings this by using this loop 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, having this initialization as well as this increment, and the value and the condition checked here, I is less than 5. So this loop is running from 0 to 4, and when it becomes 5, the condition becomes wrong, false, then it brings out from the loop. So now come into the this loop. First of all, i's value is 0. Because I is equal to 0, the value of I is 0. Where when we say that, here we say that A0, so A0 have value 3. A0 have value 3. So A0 means 3 mod 2. This statement show like this: 3 3 mod 2. 3 mod 2 means 3 mod 2 means 3 divided by 2, and remainder is not equal to 0. Remainder is not equal to 0 means when we divide 3 divided by 2, remainder is 1. So the condition is true. This condition becomes true. Now the under of this statement runs for this condition, because the condition is true, and it shows the first value 3 on the screen. Then the value of A0 brings 1. This is the 1 is equal to the where value 2. Value here is 2. So when it's use 2 mod 2, 2 mod 2, 2 divided by 2, remainder brings 0. So this condition false. This statement is not running. Then it goes for third value A2. A2 is equal to 7. A2 is equal to 7. Then this condition use 7 mod 2, 7 mod 2. So when 7 divided by 2, the remaining remainder, it becomes 1. So this condition 2, this statement runs. So the 7 is our output. And then we can see that as long as 2 and then 3, A3, its value is 5, and here 5 mod 2. 5 mod 2, remainder 1. So 5 is our output. And here we can see that for A4 and 8, if the value of 4 is 8, 8 mod 2. 8 mod 2 divided completely no reminder is 0, so this one is not running. Then we can see that output of the program is 3, 7 and 5. 3, 7 and 5. So this programs shows that we are going to access the value of this array which have 5 values 3, 2, 7, 5 and 8, and by using of this for loop we are going to access each and every element of the array. We access one by one. First we access first one, then second one, then third one, then fourth one, then fifth one. We access five values of this array, but in this condition, when we use this condition if statements and a mod 2, because our objective of this program is to find the odd number. You can see that again here. Consider the following programs which shows the traversing of an array using for loop to show the odd values among all data values of an array. So the objective of our this program is to show the odd values of an array among all the other values. So by this example, dear students, we show that we can access the array's data value one by one, and we show the odd values here. You can see that. And another thing, if we can use this program, we can use this program in this way, in such a way that traversing the area, the array, show the traversing an array to show the even numbers among all the array are the array's data items. So if we are going to use this program to show the even number among all this, so dear students, we use this one. If we use this condition, by this condition, if a mod 2 is equal to 0, when we use this equal to operator, this one is assignment operator, and this one use this one, sorry, where it is, yes, this one uses equal to operator. So we use equal to operator, then it's the result of this program brings 2 and 8. The result of this program becomes what? 2 and 8. Output of this program is 2 and 8. So dear students, we already discussed about traversing an array in how we can traverse an array using this example. And again, we come to this title of the program, that traversing of an array. What is the traversing array? Now students, you may understand about the traversing of array is also equal to the accessing of an element. So accessing of an element is called the traversing of an array. In traversing operation of an array, each element of an array is accessed exactly for once for processing. And this is also called visiting of an array. That's all for today. Thank you.